Good afternoon. Welcome to today's edition of More Public Schools EdTech Tip of the Week. My name is Wendy Argenbright. I am the Curriculum Technology Specialist for Westmore and feeder schools. And today I'm going to show you a way to keep track of all of your professional developments, certificates, all of your TLE evaluations, all of your TLE artifacts, everything that you need in one simple place. A lot of you are not aware that Canvas has an ePortfolio section within each teacher account. So in the past, we've been using Thrive to keep track of all of our professional development, and it was super easy as long as the training was in district. And then if the training happened to be out of district, we had to fill out these receipts for out of district training, and we had to figure out where the form was, then we had to submit it along with proof that we attended, and it was a big hassle. Then they told us that we weren't using Thrive anymore. And so we all got these big folders. And so the folders had copies of certificates of all of the different professional developments that we did. And we had to keep track of them in folders. And we were always trying to figure out what was last year, what was this year, have I met my annual totals? And then we also probably have a folder with all of our TLE evaluations in it. And so this all gets a little bit cumbersome and unorganized. Now, if this works for you, by all means, please continue to keep paper copies. I keep paper copies of things even when I have them stored online. No harm in that. So we're going to show you a way if you choose to keep everything on track on your TLE. And I'll give you some reasons why this is going to be helpful in a second. So the first thing is, let's find it. So under your Canvas course, you're going to come up to your profile picture and you're going to see ePortfolios. Once you open this, it's going to give you a brief description of what the ePortfolio is and what you can use it for. So we're just going to dive right in and we're going to create an ePortfolio. And you can have as many ePortfolios as you want, so they don't all have to be under the same category. So we're just going to do professional development, and I'm going to give it the year just so that I can keep track from year to year. We are not going to make this public. We are going to go ahead and create the ePortfolio, and when we get to a point where we need to or we want to share it with an administrator or someone else on our team, then we can go ahead and use this share link right here. So if your administrator asks for proof of professional development or your department head, then you can simply share this link with them and it will send them a copy of your Canvas ePortfolio. You can also download the contents as a zip file and save that for a backup if you'd like. So one of the first things we're going to do is talk about the two different areas of an ePortfolio. You have sections. So here it starts you with a default home section. You can organize those sections if you'd like. And just like anything else, you can have as many sections as you want, and each section can stand for a different manila folder or different organizational technique. We are also going to notice that over here within this section, home, you can add pages. So just like any Canvas assignment, Canvas document, you can add as many pages as you want to each section. We are going to keep it super simple. We're going to have one section, and within that section, we're going to have one page. So they give you a default welcome page. We're going to use that, and we're just going to edit this page to make it what we need. So here we're just going to put professional development certificates. So here is a page where I'm going to keep track of all my professional development certificates. So within the rich content editor, which is very similar to the ones that are in the Canvas assignments, we're going to put a list of all of the professional developments that we've attended. So let's say on the 11th, we attended a new hire Canvas training. And that training lasted for 4 hours. And it was at Southmore. You can even add the name of the trainer if you want. We also did, let's say in September, we did a Clever Academy training, and it was online, and it was also 4 hours. So here we're just building a list of all of our professional developments. Now, this is where the content editor gets a little bit different from the assignments. Normally, we would just insert a link to the PDFs right here. But because this is a document storage facility, kind of knows that. So we're going to add content over here on the right. So we're going to upload a file or an image. We're going to scroll down and you're going to see this is where we can upload our files. It's not going to put the links within the rich content editor, but it's going to build a file system below your text. So we're going to go ahead and choose that file. So here is an EdTech certificate that you would get if you attended any more public school EdTech training. You can get that in paper copy or in electronic form. So we're going to go ahead and add that PD certificate. And then we're also going to add an additional one. So we're going to upload another one. And we're going to choose the certificate that I got when I did the Clever Academy training. And we're going to save that as well. So now this is just a very beginning start for the professional development that we've done for the year. You could always go back up and add in the GCN training that you did at the beginning of the year. You can add the email link or the completion page JPEG to your images at the bottom if you'd like. But that's something that the district has access to. So just build this out however you feel comfortable for. Now, if you want, you can have one section for in-district training and you can have another section for out-of-district training. You can have one section for any training that you're doing for your master's or continuing education. So this can really be organized however you want. So now that we're done with this, we're going to go ahead and save this page. And this is what it looks like. So our professional development certificates, this is a list of the trainings that we've attended. And here we're going to build a list of the certificates as we upload those. You can also add links. They don't just have to be the certificates. If they send you an online link for registration, you can add that. Sometimes when you attend professional development, they send you a link to the videos or the presentations that you can go back and view afterwards, or PowerPoint documents that they give you access to. You can save those in here as well and have everything in a nice, easy location to go back and review it. So from here, you can just go all the way back to your professional development ePortfolio. And here's the one that we just created. And you can have as many as you want under here. Like I said, you can create an ePortfolio for your continuing education, for your master's or your PhD. If you're doing any training with OERB that you are hosting, you can add that here. And you can also build your TLE artifacts. So if you have a Canvas assignment or quiz or an assessment that you want to add, you can add that as well to your ePortfolio. And then once you are requested the information or you'd like to share it with someone, you can simply copy and paste this link and they will have access to everything in your ePortfolio. So I hope that helps get things simple and organized. Again, this is not required. This is simply something that you can do if you choose to keep everything organized in one place. If you still like your manila folders and your paper certificates, by all means continue to use that. For some of us, this paper is just comforting and we know that we're not going to lose it. So have a wonderful rest of your week and we will see you back on Monday.